This ball is crushed. Man, what a shot for Bellinger.
This is a T7i, but these settings can be used for any digital SLR or mirrorless camera. This camera's been turned on. Press the display button up top, and you should see something like this. If you don't, if you happen to see this, that's just your level, press info right there, and that should take you to the correct screen. These settings are for outdoor sports photography, and you want to be on TV mode. And the way you do that is grab your dial here and turn it until you see TV mode shutter priority, and press OK. And the first thing you want to do is change your shutter speed. Right now we're at 200th of a second. I'm going to use the dial up top and take it up to 1,000th of a second. The second thing to do is change your ISO. Right now it's at 1600. For outdoor sports photography, you want to be at 400. Press the ISO button right up top, turn the dial down to 400, and you can just press your back button right here. And now you're at 1,000 at ISO 400. The great thing about TV mode is you don't have to be concerned about aperture. Your camera is going to automatically change the aperture. Your shutter is going to stay at 1,000. Your ISO is going to stay at 400. And your camera is going to automatically change your aperture. Disregard this -3 here. That should be set to 0, and that's the default. So you should see 0 on your camera. Let's take a look at your drive mode, and that's located right here. You can press Q down here or press Q on the camera. Tap right here, and now you can see your drive mode. For outdoor sports, you want to select high speed continuous. That's going to fire the maximum amount of images per second. Let's go back, tap right here. Now let's go over to your focusing position, which is right here. If you're a new photographer, you want to be on auto selection AF, which is right here. You can change these in here if you want, but if you're starting out, you definitely want to be on auto selection AF. Let's go back. Let's take a look at the method of focusing. It's set on one shot. For sports, you want to be on AI servo. Just tap there and go back. So now, again, disregard -3. That'll be set to 0. Your drive mode is on high speed. Your focusing position is on auto. And your method of focusing is AI servo. Only one other thing you need to take care of, and that's your white balance. And that's right over here. If you press right here, you notice it's on auto. That's where you want it. To change it, you go over here, but just leave it on auto, and the camera's going to take care of the white balance for you. So those are your settings for outdoor sports photography.
He's going to go for it right here. And Robinson comes down with it at the 1-yard line.